Hello, welcome to Airport Madness 3D, the newest version of Airport Madness from Big Fat Simulations. I have a beta version that I'm allowed to play and to show you a little bit about what this game is like. And I've played a little bit of it, and let me tell you, it is everything I hoped it would be and more. Big thank you to Big Fat Simulations for giving me access to this. Now, this is a beta version, so when I play, I may run into some things that either that I don't know or that the game isn't doing. It may be either one or both. But like I say, I've been playing this for a while, and I just absolutely love it. So let's go in and see what it's all about. Here's your opening page. A plane coming right at you. I'm not sure if you can recreate this in game yet. I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. Um, Nice pages of instructions. Explains the various menus and options that you have to control, and that's new to Airport Madness players because you have that third dimension, don't you? Um, Basic instructions on how to play the game. The achievements are listed. We'll talk more about that later. High scores. Yes, I have been playing. I do have one achievement. That's for 300, moving 300 planes in continuous play at Kingston, which is where we're going to be today. I dabbled in Toronto just a little bit, and it's hard. I have to think about that a lot more before I play too much of that. You'll also notice that I came within one of getting 50 in time trial, which is an achievement down here. If you get all four of these achievements, then you get the Airport Madness achievement for each airport. So, of course, that will be my long-term goal for Airport Madness 3D. You also notice that I have already achieved 25 crashes. That was not an easy achievement. Well, yes, it actually was an easy achievement for me. The settings, very nice. I've got the traffic rate down fairly light because I'm simply not used to 3D yet. It's going to take a little while. You can turn off the control room overlay, which means you wouldn't have a radar. I won't do that on a bet ever. Aircraft tags, I did try minimal once, but it's really hard to see the planes out a distance away, so I turned it back on. Plus, the aircraft tags have more information than they did in World Edition. Swipe direction is completely up to you. I thought it was awkward and normal, so I tried reverse, and that was much worse, so I'm back to normal. The tower height starts out kind of about a fourth of the way up from low, and I had trouble kind of seeing some of the airplanes or getting access to them to find them to click on or even to tell which plane was first and which was second. And I suddenly realized, well, hey, I can raise the tower height. So I did. I raised it to halfway, and that's helped a lot. I'm going to save raising it any more until I get to the more complicated airports. You can choose between sunny and rain. I haven't played rain yet. I don't dare. Tweet comments I've got on. I'll leave those on. They're kind of fun. The music I turn off because I find it distracting, even though it's very nice music. Sounds I've got turned down fairly low because you're right in the middle of that airport and it sounds like it and feels like it. And the voices I left at halfway. So those are the settings I used. Right now, Kingston and Toronto are available in the beta. Rocky Mountain and LaGuardia, I believe he expects to have by release date. The announced release date is May 11th. And I'll leave a link in the description for you to go to the page, the Airport Madness 3D page. You can sign up to be notified of release, and get in on this game on day one as well. But for now, let's do some play. Now you have to choose a traffic pattern. This one only has one runway, so it's one end to the other. I tried runway 12, and it's very confusing to me yet. I'm going to do continuous play on runway 12 for you at some point, but today I'm trying to accomplish something, so I'm going to go with runway 30, and I'm going to try that time trial again. I'm not sure how to get one more plane to go, and you get 15 minutes here instead of 10, and part of that is because the taxi time is, I think, a little slower than it was. So let's go see what we can do. I have exactly 15 minutes left in this episode. Oh, and now it's not going to load for me just because I'm recording. It's probably the recording that's slowing the computer down. Yep. here we are. Here's the airport, and I have 4 planes waiting.
Steel Flight 511 on the pushback.
I always click on the wrong one. You want to click on the plane, not the tag.
503 on the pushback.
Buzz 364, Roger. Iron Flight 643 on the pushback.
You have ground radar right here, and you have an area radar. And you see we have a plane coming in. It'll come in around there and land on 30. And you can probably, that's the roof of the tower. That kind of confused me at first, but it makes perfect sense once you know that. Here comes that plane coming around. I'm going to try just for the fun of it to get a departure. You're pretty safe with departures until they make this final turn and make their final approach. You could get a plane off the ground. In fact, I'm going to try a second one. Yeah, I am. I don't send a plane off till the first one hits here, and that's a little too close, really. I have been burned on that a few times.
Blue Star 503, cleared for takeoff. Runway.
And now we should be able to see that plane coming into view, just to scare me. Here it comes. Now here's the fun part. I can get a pilot's eye view of landing, which I think is really cool. And what I really like, maybe some people will be annoyed by this, but I really like it. Once the plane lands, it automatically kicks you back to the tower, which is nice. I think that's a really fun addition to the game. Notice we've got some tweets showing up. There it goes. We've got time for a departure here. Now we've got several planes coming in. This is coming in from quite a ways. This plane, I think, is actually going to beat them. If I have them speed up. Well, maybe not. I can't tell yet. Yeah, I think I do. I think I need to speed this guy up and slow this guy down a little bit.
774, slow down.
Let's see how this is. Yeah, I did the right thing. They're going to separate a little more with the speed change. And I need that. These two should be okay. This one will come in first, that one second. I might slow him down just a little bit because we have a lot of planes coming in pretty fast. I'm actually going to slow that one down too. Got to keep your eye on that radar and space those arrivals because they will crash, and that is your fault. You also see the ground game now is going on. I'm going to expedite this guy
774, expedite off. Runway 30.
and hope he doesn't run into him, although he could. Definitely could. We'll widen out the view a little bit here. See how this plays out. Okay, he seems to be controlled, so I think he'll be okay. And now we have this guy coming in too, and he may come in too fast. That's a pretty fast group of planes. Tweet says, I love flying. Hashtag come fly with me. That's from Bill. And there's a bird there, so you know it's a tweet. I think that's a great addition. You'll get really annoyed by them when you start to mess up a lot.
Iron Flight 643, clear for takeoff. Runway 30.
Got a plane loading here. There are 2 more gates over here which require crosses.
5700 on the pushback.
See this plane getting pushed back. I love this animation. It's incredible. Just absolutely love it. The developer is still working hard to create a final version for release on this, and I know that he would be very, very pleased and very much inspired if a bunch of you go and sign up to be notified when this thing comes out. This, to me, is a combination of the great gameplay from the whole Airport Madness series and a few of the 3D games I've seen. The other 3D games are fine, the graphics are great and so on, but the gameplay is very repetitive, and that just bores me to tears very quickly. I have a game that I started playing and kind of meant to get to the next level on, but you have to do the same thing over and over again to get there, and I just haven't gotten back to that. This game I look forward to playing every single time because the gameplay is something I'm familiar with and something I enjoy, but the 3D... Local airport promises passengers 0 flight delays. I don't remember promising that, but, whatever.
5448, request taxi.
5700, cleared for takeoff.
I'm going to do
Runway
this departure
30.
here. The departures work pretty well. You can see down here on the ground radar that these planes make this turn before this plane really gets up to
Future
speed.
Jet 127, request taxi.
I hope. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble. Come on, make the turn, make the turn. Some of them get really slow down there at the end, and that has caused crashes, apparently. So it's possible. Oh, that's a small plane. I don't know why he's going so slow. That's weird. Nice climb out. You can do that as well. Oh, I just missed the chance to do that. I'll try to get a departure view for you too, because those are really fun also. Keep hitting the plane I just
Future
clicked.
Jet 127 on the pushback.
Blue Star 503 on the pushback.
You're kind of better off clicking a little lower on the plane to make sure you get the right one. Should we watch plane land again?
Future Jet 774, cleared for takeoff.
Love to
Runway
send another
30.
plane off the behind him, but first of all, I got two things going on here. I'm gonna be ready to do a go-around, even though I can't really see that. I think he'll be okay. Well, let's see. Let's see if I make this or not. I might not. I might overtake him. He's coming in awfully fast. There, he's got climb out. Okay, good. Don't be fooled by climb out. They will hit the tail of a plane. Let's see how close we are. Okay, I've got time to. This guy would get out of my way. I could send him off.
5448, cleared for takeoff. Runway.
He hasn't made the final turn yet, so he's probably pretty safe. Now here, this one says hold runway 30. That means he's going to need to cross, and I kind of keep an eye on that to see how many planes I've got coming in that are going to need to go over there. If I have planes waiting to depart from here, I got to clear those first, because this gets all blocked up if I get behind on these crosses.
5364 cross. Runway 30.
We'll be fine here, I think. You'll learn the timing. Here comes another hold, runway 30.
Buttons 413, Roger.
Coming in thick and fast right now. I'm not going to try to get a lot of departures for the moment, because then there's nothing coming in after that so far. I'm going to speed him up and expedite though, so I can get.
280, expedite off, runway 30.
Future Jet 413, rock, runway 30. Future Jet 127, clear for takeoff, runway 30.
I've used up 2/3 of my time and I only have 28
Request
planes
taxi.
moving.
Future Jet 774, slow down. Blue Star 503, cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
See if I get away with this or not. Think I'm okay. Now I've got a plane on the other side ready to go.
4, Roger.
See this departure?
Flight 643, request taxi. Deal flight 511, request taxi.
As soon as it clears the airport, I think it'll bounce me back.
Future Jet 413,
Tower.
request taxi.
I'm kind of speeding it up because I have to. I got to get planes moving here.
Iron flight 499, request taxi.
Buzz 413, cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Deal flight 511 on the pushback. Future Jet
We have a
413
lot
on the
of
pushback.
departures.
Iron flight 643 on the pushback.
Nope, he's making his final turn, so I don't dare do another departure.
Slam Jet 300, speed up. Slam Jet 300, expedite off. Runway 30.
Buzz 448, speed up.
Buzz 700, request taxi.
Sure wish I could get out of here, Bo says. The food sucks and the airplanes are far too slow. Well, now here's where I tend to go over to the Skycam so I can get at these guys.
Buzz 364, clear for takeoff. Runway 30.
And I can always watch incoming traffic here as well. But it's kind of cheaty. I do not send another plane off until the first plane hits this cross point here. And I've been burned a few times. I may get burned on this one because it's a small plane. I'm going to wait a little
Deal
longer.
flight 511, clear for takeoff. Runway 30.
The runway cam is pretty freaky.
Buzz 280, request taxi.
That just freaks me out. I don't know what to do there. Nice thing, you can do a 180 on this in this tower, which is kind of fun.
Buzz 700 on the pushback.
Buzz 280, on the pushback.
Future Jet 127, speed up.
My computer is
Future
working
Jet
as hard as it
127,
can
expedite off. Runway 30.
to.
Future Jet 413, clear for takeoff. Runway 30.
We're doing extended approach on this one.
Roger.
He'll swing out a little ways and then come back. Because those planes were too close.
Future Jet 774, request taxi.
Tempted to speed him up, but I don't dare do that.
Future Jet 774, roger.
Iron flight 499, cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Buzz 413, expedite off. Runway 30, Blue Star 503, slow down.
Can't tell what this guy's doing. I think. Yeah, I think he's okay.
Iron flight 64.
Oops, there's my crash. Not sure what that was. I didn't see that coming. I don't know if that was probably two departures too slow. And I 49 planes again. I made it to the end last time, but I didn't have a crash. But I had a crash this time. So there you are. There's your first look at Airport Madness 3D. I think it's a great game. I hope you do too, and I hope you'll be watching next time when Tenacious Viking plays Airport Madness 3D.